Okay, here's my people. Four people. Hello. Okay. So I chose for my speech to do a toast. It's going to be a toast to a dear friend of mine. And so, guys, we're going to pretend that the scene is a dinner where a friend of mine is going to be doing a speaking. She's going to be one of the keynote speakers at an event. And it's going to be about something that has happened in her life. And so that's the setting, if you'll pretend that you're at that. So, hello, tonight we are together because we all share something, a love for daily devotions, testimonials, butterflies, or our shared love for one particular person named Carla. Lucky for us all, we more than likely share a love for all of those things that I spoke about, right? Right. How could you not? So God had a plan for this lady and a book long before she knew it. We've all probably been familiar with her book by now. After reflecting on her past of her life, and then her son passed away expectedly, but unfortunately not wanted, of course. So she grieved. She grieved desperately, and she had to find an outlet. She had to find a way out to deal with her loss. Such a devastating thing as it has been. From what I've seen, from what I've been told, you couldn't find one subject notebook in the city of Somerville. Because why? They were all in Carla's living room, because she decided to put all of her thoughts, her devotions, or turn them into devotions for her to have in journal. She then felt led by God to turn those devotions into text messages to send out to all of us. From that, God opened a door for her to have her book. A publisher stepped up and offered to publish a book for her of her devotions. She took this stack, from my understanding, of all these one subject notebooks, maybe some 5 subjects there, and she turned them into a publisher. Who knew that one day that she would share them with all of us, including all of the United States? I know that she has sold some in Canada, as well as she has sent some overseas. Who knew but God? So, boy, are we glad she did, right? Right. So, I recall a day that she told me the story about her publisher came about, and I tell you, I couldn't have been prouder of this lady if she was my own blood. You would never know that she's not our blood relative. We love her that dearly. She told me about the art on the front of it and how the art came about. I'm sure most of you have heard this story, but in case you haven't, I'll share a little bit. A butterfly. When her son passed, when she would see this butterfly, her butterfly is what she grabbed onto. Yellow butterfly. Her book is yellow on the front. She has some in the back if you're interested in getting one of those, and maybe get 2, gift one to somebody else. But with that butterfly, her son is near, is what that gives her the feeling of. I will tell you that anytime I see a butterfly now, I don't care what color it is, butterfly, hey Chris, how are you? So that's what her book has meant to me, reading it, and it brings that sense of peace that, hey Mom, hey Shannon, hey Connie, hey Jack, I'm okay. So one last thing I would like to share is the day that I saw her book was sold out on Amazon. Most of you have tried to buy it. It was either Amazon or Books A Million, and we had like a 2-week gap. I remember seeing that, and Carla gets the numbers from her publisher, and I was on the phone with her talking about this book and her devotion book, and I sent her a screenshot. I said, I can't buy one. She said, well, why not? I said, it's sold out. They had no more. I screenshotted it. She went to hooping and hollering. We both went to hooping and hollering. She started crying. I started crying. And sharing that with her just gives me the idea of what pride she took in this book. And so the dedication, the commitment to follow God's doors and open windows opening, it was just exactly why she is our key speaker for tonight. To share her story with all of us, to share her strength, her passion, her love for the message that she is so very desperate to get out to all of us. If you would just all stand with me, I would like to welcome our girl with glasses if you have one, and our voices raised for my favorite, our constant friend and mentor, Miss Carla.